Luca. Gokaiger. We just finished watching Gokaiger. Now we got some immediate thoughts. First things first, let's compare it to Super Mega Force. This right here is almost as good as Super Mega Force. If Super Mega Force was actually a good series. Okay? Super Mega Force is nowhere near as good as Gokaiger. Okay? Let's lock that in. Boom. 1. Okay? 2. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. Y'all gotta, come on, man. Y'all talking about some, I'm tripping. Let me speak, man. Come on. So, this is almost as good as Super Mega Force if Super Mega Force was actually good, okay? This right here, this series, this is my first Super Sentai series I ever watched. Okay, full through. Now, all I gotta say is this shit was beautiful from the beginning to the end. I don't think that there was a single bad episode, maybe the Christmas episode. But that wasn't really a bad episode. It was just an episode that I really just like, let's get to the point, okay? Other than that, it was a pretty good series. Now let's talk about the Rangers, okay? Let's rank them from worst to best. The worst at the bottom, it gotta go to my nigga Doc, okay? Doc, he cool though, don't get me wrong. Doc is cool, I like him, but I don't. At the same exact time, he's a little useless, but he's still cool, he chilly, he vibey, he do what he gotta do. And Doc contributed a lot. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. But you know how it goes. I don't really like the loud characters who really sit there and do absolutely nothing. You feel me? Well, he doesn't do absolutely nothing, but like, you know, on the battlefield at least. You feel me? He does a lot of good shit behind the scenes. After him, I'm going to have to go with I was about to say I was about to disrespect her. I gotta go with Guy. Guy, he's cool. He's a grade 6 Ranger. And I love me some Goldmore, okay? But after that, he don't really do too much. He had a good few moments, okay? He had a good few moments where he was going crazy, talking his shit. I love Guy, but he still got to chill in the back, okay? When I first seen Guy, though, this nigga was sorry. I'm sorry. I really had Orion over him. I don't know if that, nah. I gotta see a little bit of Orion again before I rank that. But after him, I'm gonna have to go Ima. Ima, she's cool. She does what she has to do. She's the princess of the team, man. She's a little cute, little thing. I hate seeing her get hit and shit. When she got beat up by them 6 Rangers that Tabasco sauce whipped out, I was like, oh yeah, pack her up. Okay. I couldn't do it. I couldn't see it. I couldn't do it. I'm a little too good. She goody two shoes. She got her family destroyed. But with that nigga who destroyed her family, she got the greatest get back of all time. What are we talking about here, bro? She whipped out everybody. She was like, oh my God. RPM with this nigga. SPD with this nigga. She called Captain Marvelous, was like, yeah, take these samurai keys and we going crazy. They whipped out them red Gentai Santos and started going crazy. I know she got, I'm not gonna lie, she had the greatest get back in the show. That was one of the best episodes of all time. I'm not gonna lie, that was one of my favorite episodes. I love that Ima episode. But when she was arguing with Luca inside the van with Go-Go 5, I was like, oh yeah, I need that. She was going crazy with that car too, and they was arguing, and then you had Luca talking about some, oh my God, my sister, I lost my sister, I'm not losing you too. I don't care, I'm a grown-ass lady, I can do what I want. Yeah, that's my favorite Luca episode for real. After Ima, I'm going to have to go. As much as I don't want to do this, I'm going to have to go my baby girl, Luka Doncic, okay? Luka Doncic is going to have to take this 3rd spot. I'm sorry. That's my baby. We all know this. Everybody on the stream knows this. That's my girl. I claimed her. No one else could talk about Luka other than me from now on. That's how it goes. Luka is the greatest. She is beautiful. She's my wife. She's actually in the other room. I just can't bring her here yet because, she's sleeping. She's jet lagged and shit. But her story was beautiful. The way that she was taking care of herself, the other kids, all them shits with no food, no family, her trying to scavenge her food for her family and shit. Oh my God. And then the way that her sister died. Yo, bro, come on, man. We can't do that. We cannot do that, man. Her story was too good. Her last name is Milfy. You mean MILF, because that's my MILF. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. You're telling Jasmine you can't do that. Also, after her, I'm going to have to go. Next place is going to Joe. Oh my God, Joe might be one of my favorite blues of all time, bro. Regardless of the season, regardless if it's Power Rangers or Super Sentai gang, that nigga is cold. And now I see why I love Noah from Megaforce, because of what my son Joe was doing. Joe handed him the keys and was like, here, hold this shit. I'm about to give you some fire ass fight scenes. I'm about to give you some fire ass shit. Use that shit, nigga. That's what he did. And then I was like, okay, cool. Joe came back. First of all, rest in peace to my nigga Sid. Okay, Mr. Yes Boss, you didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do you like that, gang. I'm sorry. We're not gonna sit here and act like that shit wasn't real. I love that nigga. Mr. Yes Boss, come on. They did him dirty. They did him dirty. And I'm not gonna lie though. When Joe was about to beat his ass multiple times, when Joe beat his ass, he had the suit coming off his body. I was like, oh yeah, I need that. That shit right there was peak. That shit was peak, gang. I'm not gonna lie. I love that shit, bro. That right there was one of my favorite scenes and my favorite characters. But other than that, after that, Joe really, after he did what he had to do with his story, he took a little step back. Cause I'm not gonna lie, Joe, when I first started off, he was in the bottom of the list. Like I ranked this team like 3 times. He was on the bottom. And then he went to first place. Then he came back down to second because Marvelous shot back up to first. Okay, Marvelous at towards the end of this shit. Oh my God. First of all, my first thoughts on Marvelous, I thought that he was going to be an absolute dickhead of a ranger like Jaden and Tekeru. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I thought. I thought he wasn't really gonna care about his teams and stuff like that. Cause that's what pirates really are. They really usually don't care about other things. They will snake each other out for their treasures or whatever. So I thought that's what's gonna happen. That's not what happened. It was a total 360. He actually cared about his team. The way that he brought niggas onto the ship, he went from Joe to Luca to Doc to Ima. And then he picked up that other whack ass nigga, And then he did what he had to do. That shit was fire, gang. I'm not gonna lie. He's actually a perfect Red Ranger. Okay? We could give him that. He's a perfect Red Ranger. He knows how to do shit on his own. He knows how to lift up his team. He knows how to do everything, okay? He's actually a perfect Red Ranger. Let's get to the villains. Tabasco Sauce might be the greatest villain in Super Sentai history. Is that the only one that I know? Yes. But still, I don't care. He was beating the shit out of them Rangers every single day of the week. He whipped out every single 6 Ranger to beat their ass. When he whipped out that red shit for the first time, oh my God. I didn't see that in Super Mega Force, so I had no idea what was going on. And he beat the fuck out of these niggas. Oh my God. He is the greatest villain in that show. The rest of the Armada niggas, I could care less, except for my nigga Yes Boss, okay? He put Sally in the dirt. What are we doing? Sally was chilling. Sally was on your side. He was your monkey, like how TJ's my monkey. But like, come on, bro, what are we doing? You didn't have to do Sally like that. Sally was chilling. All Sally wanted to do was help you out for some little bit of bananas, bro. That's it. And then he boomed at her and actually boomed at her to the point where if the Gokaiger did not save her, she would have died. That nigga is a real L-man. You want to strap a bomb to her chest? First of all, this was even, he put the bomb on her chest before she even decided not to work with this nigga no more. He put the bomb on her chest, then sent her up to the ship. What are we doing? That nigga is too tough. He could care less about her. That's why he snaked out Captain Marvelous, and then he snaked out goddamn Sally. Oh my God. That's why he had what was coming to him, nigga. Karma's a bitch, nigga. My son came out the cut, blowing his shit. Boom, boom, boom. The rest of the Gokaiger laying down. We all look up. It's my nigga Captain Marvelous ready to beat this nigga's ass. What are we talking about here, bro? Marvelous came out the cut and was like, yeah, I might be bruised up. I might have got hit with the blast that you killed Sally with, but gang, it's time to pay some respects with God, nigga. I'm about to kill you. Jesus Christ, oh my God, he went stupid. He beat the shit out of this nigga. He stabbed both of their feet together, and then he went straight to that nigga. Oh my God, and then Marvelous came with the saber. It was like, or was it the other way around? I don't remember. But bro, that nigga was going crazy. Oh my God, that was probably maybe top 3 fights. That shit right there was so tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But the rest of the villains, I'm not gonna lie to you. The whole Zangyack, y'all niggas is trash. Okay. None of y'all niggas is really as memorable as my nigga Tabasco sauce, okay? Y'all all just sat there on the ship, did what y'all had to do. First, we started off with the little goofy blue nigga, the Prince. What did he do? Nothing. He came down with his Megazord one time and was like, hey, it's time for me to fight. They beat his ass. He was a clown. He did nothing. Facts. The Zangyack is a joke. Bro, them niggas are sorry. The Zangyack and bro, them niggas is sorry, gang. Let's be for real. I don't know how they conquered most of the universe. Them niggas is sorry. I'm sorry. The only reason why they so strong is because they have numbers. Tabasco sauce and my nigga, yes, Boss Sid is the best ones on there, okay? Those are the 2 top villains. Everybody else could go somewhere else. But I'm not gonna lie. The black villain, whatever his name was, Gil, I think it was, him, he was tough, but he had no backstory. He had nothing going for him other than the fact that he was the father of the prince. That's it, okay? Okay, the daddy. Yeah, the daddy, that's literally it. He's just the daddy. So that's the only thing that we had going for him. He stood his ground. He was chilling in the chair, beating niggas up. That shit was tough. But then they had to use every single move in the book. I was calling for the refs' help tremendously for this nigga, bro. Come on, bro. He was getting his ass beat for no reason. Nah, it was for a reason. That nigga went crazy. But hey, Gokaiger is a top tier season. I loved it. It's a great 10 out of 10 for right now. Is it the only season that I watched so far? Yes. But now, chat, it is time. What is the next Super Sentai series we're going to watch? Shinkenger or King Oger, however you spell that. Those are going to be the 2 next seasons that we watch. Now, I'm going to drop the poll. King Oger is going to be our next Super Sentai series that we're going to watch live on Twitch. When we watch King Oger, we'll see if that could top the greatness of Gokaiger live on Twitch. If you want to be there, you can. If you're not, be squared. But this is where we're going to be at every single day. Okay? That's how we moving. So chat, who that? Samurai Rangers, appreciate the follow on Twitch. See, he not going to miss the King Oger streams. So you better not either. This is Super Sentai King Oger, the next Sentai series that we will be watching live on Twitch. Okay. Now these suits are really gas. I got beef with that nigga. I seen what he did with Jasmine. That's all I need to know. Oh yeah, it's off. That's mine. That's mine. Oh no. I can see the aura forming in this one. Who the hell is this? Okay. And then we got the Mega Red Ranger. No claiming yet? Bro, it's too late, bro. I see yellow, I'm claiming yellow, bro. Oh, shot. Oh, that's on fire. Purple, though? Oh my God.
そして
Why the Yellow Ranger is always so pressuring Super Sentai? What's going
新
on?
番組王様戦隊キングオージャー
King
3
Oja.
月5日日曜午前9時30分スタート
Oh my
応援
god.
せよキングオージャー
King Oja will be the next Super Sentai series that we watch on Twitch. Let's go.